What is up guys, it's Enrique here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. On today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and honest review of what's inside the new Xbox Series X. So let's see what's around the box. Of course, we have the picture of the new Xbox Series X in the top. This is the ventilation system right here. You know, it can play up to 4K, 120 FPS, and then it has a 1TB SSD card inside of it. On this side, it's just a full picture with the controller. Now, this part, it's the cool part. It has Master Chief in it, and then Power Your Dreams. This right here is the most powerful Xbox ever. It has really defined speeds with the new Xbox Velocity architecture. Played thousands of games across 4 generations of Xbox, so you can play games from back in the day now with this console. And of course, unlimited access with the Game Pass. Now at the bottom, we see what's included in the box. Of course, the console, a controller, a high-speed HDMI cable, and then wireless network capability. And then on top, we have some of the features like 4K gaming up to 120 FPS. We have 8K HDR, high dynamic range, Xbox Velocity architecture, 1TB of solid storage drive, variable refresh rate, and it plays 4K Blu-ray. So without further ado, I won't have to use a knife for this time because I can easily peel it off from the sides. But of course, if you want to, you can use your knife for faster access. And we're done. I do like the intention though, but I'm a knife guy and I like to do it fast. And once you open it, here it is, the mighty Xbox. It's really well tightened there. And then we have this little information part right here. It tells you how to put the batteries in and how to connect your controller to your Xbox. And also you can download the app on your smartphone. It can go for Apple and Google Play. Now this part right here, we have the power cable, the fast HDMI cable, and none less but a brand new controller. Ooh, it feels really nice. It really feels really nice. Okay, we'll put that to the side. Is there anything else? And of course, the instructions. And in this little baggie where the controller came in, you have a pair of AA batteries. That way you can play your games right away whenever you get the new Xbox. And here we go. Power on. Here it is. Power your dreams. So it is quite heavy. Damn. It does have quite a bit of weight, so I really wonder how much actually the whole console weighs. So as you can see, it's 4,490. Alexa, what is 4,490 grams on pounds?
4,490 grams is about 9 pounds 14 ounces.
So it is 9 pounds and 14 ounces. That's how big this piece of hardware is. So of course, there's not really much on the side. It's just Xbox logo right there. On the front, we have the power button on top. We have the disk drive. We have the connection button right here, so that way you can connect your controllers. And we have a USB port right here. On the right side of the console, we have these little legs. Well, they're not really legs, they're more like little cushions. So you can actually lay it flat instead of standing. like so. I like the fact that you can either stand it or lay it flat, because if you don't have space in your desk or immediate chest, then you know you can lay it either way. This part right here, I'm not quite sure what it is, so I'm not going to say something when I don't know what it is. So right here we have two USB ports, we have this storage expansion drive, we have the Ethernet cable, and we have an HDMI and the power at the bottom. We have two ventilations on the side and then one on the top. And I like the ventilation on top because if you hit it at an angle, you can kind of see some green there. And can't wait to see what type of modifications I can do to this console. Now let's talk about the controller. There's a few things that they did change on the new Series X controller than on the previous controllers. For example, one of the things that they did to the controller is that they changed the D-pad to something more similar to the Elite controller D-pad. Instead of actually having the exchangeable D-pads, they just went ahead and kind of had a hybrid on there. You can still feel very much the regular D-pad, but then you can do the actions and the features that the Elite controller would give you. But the buttons remain the same. They feel the same way that they do on other controllers. Actually, I don't know if because it's fairly new, but they do feel a bit more up and more clicky. But that could be because I have used mine for quite a while, so they might be worn out a little bit. And the cool function about the share button is that if you just tap it once, it'll take a screenshot. If you hold it, what it will do is that it will record your game clip. So it can go from 30 seconds to I think 2 minutes, but that can be changed in your settings. The analog sticks feel like they have a little bit more tension, but like I said, it might be because it's brand new. And now the middle logo for the Xbox is matte black with glossy black, unlike on the other controllers where it was like silver and then black. But it really depends on which controller you have, because if you have the white one, it's going to be different, and then if you have a blue one, it's completely going to be different according to what color of controller you have. Now this, I'm not quite sure how I really feel about it. It's not something bad, but if you can see, on the new Xbox controller, there's no lines or anything. It just looks like it has quite a big of a forehead. You know what I'm saying? It has like a receding line. It doesn't have like a stop right here or any design to it, which I actually quite liked on the old Xbox controller, which it kind of had more of dimension, more of the design. On this one, it's just straight through. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you feel about this? It's not really something that will affect the ergonomic design or anything of that sort. It's just the look of the controller. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about that. And now if we take a look at the back, on the grip area, there's tiny little bumps that make a grip to it. And it's good. It's kind of similar to what PlayStation did on their controller, but in my opinion, the DualSense, it's not as good as it is on the Xbox, because the Xbox, you have more grip. You do have a bit of like bumps, but they don't show as much as it will on the Xbox Series X. And they also added grips on the triggers and on the bumpers, but on the bumper, it's minimal. It's very minimal, and we don't really hold the bumpers like this, unless you kind of use the side of your finger. But I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be doing a full unboxing on the new controller for the Xbox Series X, so if you want to watch that, I'll have a link down below and I'll also make it pop up on the screen. That way I will go more in detail on the controller. At the bottom still remains the same. We still have the headphone jack and also the adapter jack in there as well. Unlike the other models, the new Xbox controller actually uses USB Type-C connector. Overall, the Xbox Series X is a beauty. But I wish they would have done something like they did for the first Xbox One, where the controller said day 1, 2013. Another thing that kind of shocked me in a way was that there was no more free trials. So for those that get an Xbox Series X for the first time and never had a console or the switch from the PlayStation or the Nintendo to the Xbox, there's no free trial. So you're kind of forced to getting Xbox Gold or the Game Pass. And this shocked me in a way because in every other Xbox that I have ever bought, I always always got either a 15-day trial or 7-day trial for gold or the Game Pass. But that was my personal opinion. Do let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this new Xbox Series X? I'm actually quite curious to see what you guys think about it. So that was it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done that already. It's very, very much appreciated. So that was it for this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.